shadows all mass destruction.
Yo, 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 yo. Awakening? Yeah, that's one. Yeah, you just so.
I heard from one of Melissa's runners that check-coded bastard got thrown out on his ab.
Fuck Benny. We'll make him pay for stabbing us in the back.
He did.
I heard from one of Melissa's runners that check-coded bastard got thrown out on his ass.
You're not one of my regulars. What do you want? We keep the Great Khans from falling apart, essentially. Jack manufactures the chems. I organize the runners and the shipments. We're supplying things people want. We make regular Personally, I think they're kind of creepy. But Papa likes the fact they get all hopped up on Psycho and harass the NCR patrols. I'll spare you the history lesson. Things have been rough for a while now. Even with Jack working all the time and my runners making deliveries, maybe this alliance with Caesar will help. Red Rock Canyon isn't exactly the most hospitable place. There's no food, barely any water, and nothing anybody wants. We used to send patrols out to acquire supplies, but ever since Bitter Springs, there just aren't enough of us left. Yeah, you made a pretty good argument. We'll keep it small. Well, it's not like I'm super attached to working with Caesar or anything, but if it'll stop us, Papa hasn't stared at... Don't worry, Jack and I have talked it over. Jack handles the small-time purchases. And
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard. The Great Khans. Oh, you mean those raiders that used to clash with the Vegas tribes? Yes, some years back we taught them reading, writing, basic science. I was never much involved in the cultural... He's a member of the followers like myself. I do recall him being fascinated by the Khans. He rarely stops in here these days. You do best to look for him out in... Was there something... Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are... Med-X... So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to work with us, I'll discount supplies to you. You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out. Just come see me when... More than rough, it's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking... Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting... Freeside is in dire need, but no one has... There is always something needing done. A few souls here on Freeside could be great assets to the community if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson Caravan wants too many caps for what we need. Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going to kick their habits on their own. Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. He could fix the problems we've been having with Freeside's water pump, if he sobered up. The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems. He's in Freeside, the drunks and drug addicts flock. Sobering them up and putting them back to work. What do you want to talk about? The big man around here is the king. Not much happens in Freeside that he doesn't know about. He has the most influence locally, and some of his crew haven't helped the situation by harassing NCR citizens and charging double for water. Some NCR soldiers have been bringing in supplies, but none of it is going to Freeside local.
What's up? Hey.
Thank you so much for freeing me.
I can't ever thank you enough for saving me
Thank
and
you.
mine.
We never
We're
would have
free
escaped
now.
without your help.
Wish the followers would get me some better armor.
The gun runners ought to help the followers by donating some of the firepower.
Bruh. That was fast.
Is there some reason I should be talking to you? Am I selling? Yeah. Am I selling to you? No. You might be onto something. I'd like to hang on to any weapon. Give me a shout if you need anything else. Like you have a clue. The gun runners have been putting rapid-fire death dealing in the hands of anyone who needed to defend himself for over a century. We're the NCR's #1 supplier of weapons and ammunition. There's usually a gun merchant hanging around. I'm a salesman. I swing through McCarran and the dam once a week. Ever since the 15 shut down, all caravans come through here, right to me. Sure, it stinks to hang out here, but it won't.
You like it any better if I...
Hey, no offense, but you look like you've traveled a long way down. Huh. Well, in that case, I take it back. You look pretty good, given the circumstances. Well, welcome then. I'm Veronica. I live in a hole in the ground. Well, a bunker, if you want to get technical. I think it sounds more interesting my way. But I'm not there much anymore. I'm usually out here picking up food and supplies for my family, whatever they need. Yeah, I'm not worried. They can handle them. And actually these days, I think they'd rather have... I had a run-in with this group calling themselves the Brotherhood of Steel. Well, that shouldn't be a problem for me. I can't afford anything like that. Hey, so... just wherever the wind takes you, huh? I like that. Keeps things interesting. I'll be honest. You're the first person I've run across out here that looks like he can really handle himself. There are places I've never been to that'd be too dangerous for just me. What do you think? Maybe we could travel together, help each other out. Like I said, they can handle themselves. And I'm not the only one getting supplies for them. It's a big family. Good. That's the look I was going for. Trust me on this one, though. If I turn out to be a burden, we can part... Oh, nowhere in particular, really. I want to see how different groups have adapted to survive in the Mojave. Now you're talking. One thing you should know first, though. I ask you about the Brotherhood because I'm one of them. I know, but I had to know how you react when I told you. You still okay bringing me along? Sure, just don't ever ask me if your outfit makes you... Well, thanks for taking a chance on a naive young girl from California with... Let's hit the road, huh?
Welcome to the 188 Slop and Shop. Name's Michelle. My dad and me run this store. We came here about a month ago when Prim went to hell on account of the prison break north of there. There's more to the 188 than meets the eye. No shortage of customers, so long as Legion... You do know these old roads were numbered, right? We're standing where the... Not much. I hear some folks got killed down by Nelson. Or was it Novak?
You seen what one of those anti-material rifles can do to a deathclaw?
One of the ranger vets looked at me, and I just about patrolling the Mojave.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
beneath the Is this it?
You look like someone with a question. Oh my, yes. They're a fascinating tribe with a long and unfortunately tragic history. Their original incarnation, much farther out west, was almost completely wiped out by one of those itinerant heroes so common in the post-war years. Then, of course, the new Khans suffered a similar fate. Some say at the hands of the same hero, though of course the dates... Well, after they migrated to the Mojave, we...
The null moon with an N. That's what you sent me.
relations with them, but that soured when all they wanted was to make drugs. The NCR eventually took them down quite a bit, but the really fascinating thing about them is the origin of their culture as a whole. You see, oh, of course. I'm sorry. I do tend to get wrapped up in my own theories and forget that not everyone finds them as fascinating as I do. Here, I salvaged this book from an old library. It's a history of people called the Mongols. I think that's what the Khans built their culture on. You should read it. It's fascinating stuff. Caesar's death is good news for the NCR. For everyone, most likely.
Yeah, and I killed him. I think I might have the flu. Oh no. It's a good song though.
Sorry, master.
Ah, you're back.
Hmm. I feel like telling him to become like the Mongols is not a great idea.
Gotcha. Done and done.
You want someone dead? Really dead? Stop by the Silver Rush and we'll give you the means.
Evening.
You again. What do you...
Whoa, baby. Am I... What? You mean you're not part of the act? Huh. Sorry. Thought you were the heckler Garrett hired. Either you need to get your eyes checked, or that famous fleeting thing is true. And since I... Name's Hadrian. Bet you never saw a ghoul in a suit before, huh? Yeesh, is my act that bad? Or are you just that dumb? Yeah, that's right. Got me... Okay, I admit it. I ain't exactly rowing it.
You seen Dixon around? He said he'd be back today. Julie? One time I was working on the water pump, and she came over, put her hand on my shoulder. I just choked up and didn't... Dropped drinking. I've been drinking... Listen, I've tried to stop, but the withdrawals... Dixon sells me booze dirt cheap. It does the job, but it tastes like... I swear that guy's trying to kill me. But what can I do? Drink another... You seen Dixon around?
Hello. Welcome to the Silver Rush, New Vegas' best source of laser and plasma weapons.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
You seen Dixon around?
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. Mick and Ralph's is located just before the East Gate.
You have chems, buddy? Why? No worries. If I had 2 caps to scrape together, I'd buy the materials to make my own.
What up, Blaze?
My damn head. This guy named Dixon. Something about him seems sketchy, but at this point, I'm mostly buying his stuff just so I don't feel sick. So you're back. Looking for a fix, man? Yeah, man. Those cats are out of their domes addicted to my shit. Hey. Really? You know what? I might be willing. Wait, man, you can't go around saying shit like that. Okay, I get your point.
Which of these is not like the others?
Hello there.
One of them is a follower emo. I know that.
Bang, 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 bang.
So you're back. What? Fine. If you really care so much, I'm gonna need at least 10 shots to get me through the week. And then... Never thought about using that combination before. I think you're right. I've been through worse.
We were checking for scarlet fever, but I don't think I have it. I think I have the cold flu. That sucks. This next one's even harder. Yeah. I wonder which one's different.
For all your shopping needs.
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
Come on, man, I'm dying here. Oh, Julie, I'll head over to the fort and get some...
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
Next level, impossible difficulty.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at
I wonder which one is different. Spot the difference challenge impossible.
So the great Caesar is dead. Happy news, but I don't know that it'll make things safer. The rest of his goons may be even worse once they take power. I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. This means a lot. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be... Bill Ronte installed that pump a few years ago. But lately, the Kings have started charging locals to use it, and NCR squatters twice as much. They've been Freeside's gang for the past... They've done... I know they sell a lot of guns, as if that's what Freeside... Oh, them. They sell energy weapons, which are very... Stay clear of them. Brother and sister are both psychopaths, though at least Gloria is rational. A den of iniquity. The Garretts do more than their share to keep... Their thugs, on the other hand, they keep wired on chems to stay dangerous. What is it with... The followers of the apocalypse aren't just interested in research. Here in Freeside, we provide food and medical services. With the help of Bill Ronte, we were able to install a water pump. We arose from the boneyards of Edidum years ago. Since then, we have made it our... We hope to forge a brave new world free of war and poverty by...
Also, feel better at PalmTop_Alexis or don't.
I sincerely hope the NCR are getting supplies in place to defend against an attack.
Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try... Personally, no. But thanks to you, Julie... Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite no... For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by using salvaged medical supplies from the old world. But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Funny how that works. Eventually, we'll run out of
Blaze. Blaze.
Listen. Or maybe
listen.
old ways if this research goes anywhere.
Listen. Alright. You need to lock in for these bars, okay? This is not like you. You need to make it make sense, Blaze.
I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole. Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. Many people have spoken Latin. Some of them were quite pleasant. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated with the gentleman across the river. Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at.
No, these aren't
Books,
up to
sheet
your
music,
standards.
Gladiator movie holotapes, bits and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar. I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers.
That's exactly
before
what
my
I'm saying.
time, of course. He wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. A sad story of good intentions gone bad. And that, if you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another... Oh, sorry. If agave and mesquite were that miraculous, the locals would have figured it out if you... Not all followers are people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things.
The followers are always on the lookout for new friends like
Medicine's
yourself.
running low again. It seems that the territories are about to blow up.
Hey, good to see you.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some more coffee. I'm back. What the? Bookman, thank you. Creative soundtrack, damn. For real. Very talented producer. Yep, literally. Welcome back, thank you.
If it can be bought, it can be founded. Making
Hey.
Huh, nice robot. You with the followers or something?
It's gotten so bad that even I think twice before going.
Look who's back. You know what? I like you. Half the people around. Head on through. The King's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
Hey.
What, Rex? Sick.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the King. What can I do for you? Charge? Pace must be at it again. What did he take you for? Pace must be losing his touch. Either that or you're a smooth one. So, what can I do for you? Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good?
Cyborg dog.
In that case, some of the things I need handled will be right up your alley. I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside? It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my man tell me that one of those bodyguards, a fella named Oris, is making a little too much money. He's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never want anyone else. I want you to find out why. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist and follow his lead. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say?
Hey.
Bruh, can this game just load properly? Not because usually it's instant. If it does the black screen load in, that means it's a crash. And that the game is
Did you
cooked.
hear someone managed to fight their way through the chairman and flee the strip after being caught? Wonder if they're hiding out in Freeside.
They're not. They're dead now.
We've got stuff
See?
we're not
Instant.
even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
If you need to cross Freeside, 200 caps gets you done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter.
You either love or hate style.
We'll be
I
heading
love
down the
style.
main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their services. Up ahead on the next block is where the king's hanging.
All your shopping
Don't let them
needs.
scare you. They don't outnumber you 5 to
Come to
1.
Mick and Ralph's for all your...
What's your problem, lady? Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler. Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around. I'm glad that's over. Gotcha. Thought you could ambush us, huh? Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now. Noticed that, did you? I keenly aimed one of the shots through some soft tissue of one of them to hit the man behind him. That's an interesting theory you've got there. I'd suggest you keep it to yourself. Let's get moving. Stay. Well, here we are. I trust you'll keep your mouth.
Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure. W crash.
Good day. Down to the right here is the fun part of town.
There you go,
You haven't
Blaze.
seen Freeside.
That's
You've been
more.
to the
That's
Wrangler.
more your usual standard, I'd say.
Hey, slow.
Balls bars now have grading systems.
No, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. Wait.
Damn, she just punched that dude's head off. You already got it handled, bro.
Gotcha. Thought you could ambush us, huh? Nothing to worry about. Well, here we are.
Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it.
Word is the leader of the Fiends got taken down.
Just gotta add about like 200 to that, and we'll be caught up.
Hey, pal.
I heard that some of the bosses of the Fiends were killed. Wouldn't be surprised if the NCR had something to do with it. Some nut attempted to kill the head of one of Mr. House's families recently. Whoever did it is either crazy or has balls the size of Freeside. Some nut attempt. It's gotten so bad that even I think twice before going out at night around here. Thank God the followers are here. I'd probably be dead now if it weren't for their doctors.
I've got my eye on you.
Watch yourself.
You crossed the
There's some unsavory types about. The big showdown between the NCR and the Legion is coming soon. Believe you me.
What do you have for me? So that's how it happens. Okay then, I'll have some guys pull him off the street when no one's looking. You've shown me something, so maybe... A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the Strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Word's come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over. Good. I like that.
Word is the leader of the Fiends got taken down.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Evening.
What is it? Can't you see I want to be left? Oh, that's different. Well, it happened at night, around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap we found, and as we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn. And from out of nowhere, these big guys show up and start barking questions at us. The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets. We started yelling back at him. Kid got the worst. They were big guys, young too. No old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my age. I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it... Wayne, it's okay. The king sent him.
Evening. That true? Did the king really send you? I don't really know what else I can add. They were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders. What? No, I thought you were... Hey, wait, I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. Might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something. Something with a T. Tenant, that's what he called him. Lieutenant.
He probably said lieutenant, Wayne.
Hope what I remember helps.
He's dumb as a mutant sometimes.
Evening.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
Glurm, what up, Squidium? This isn't Overwatch 2. You're right. You're so right. What the shit ass.
There's talk of someone go.
Have you found anything out? Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these... If they're coming over here now, it's gotta be for a reason. I didn't want to... If something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around.
Going into the Lucky 38 to talk to Mr. House. That's bullshit. Everyone knows Mr. House doesn't talk that anyway.
Gopi still tried to blame me for us losing that game last night. The game where you had almost 30 kills and less than 10 deaths. Okay.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
What did he say you needed to do? Switch to a Farah counter. Was there... Were they on Farah the whole game? No? Okay. Why didn't Gopi just switch to Bap? Or Alari? Doesn't seem like he was getting much value on Brig.
Welcome.
Oh, I see.
Only a little. A friend of mine, Major Elizabeth Kieran, has been handing out supplies to the poor a little west of here. What about it? I know something's got them riled up. If you're looking into the matter, talk to Elizabeth. She's in charge of the operations here in Freeside, though she won't open up to you right away. If Elizabeth holds out on you, tell her that I sent you. She should be a little more forthcoming if you mention my name. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
But how does Brig counter Zarya? That's the first time I've ever heard anyone say that. Brig counters dive. Brig is anti-dive. My chat fucking scrolled. They switched to ball last quarter. Damn, imagine losing the ball. Did that guy just keep playing Rhine into ball? He did? Wow. That guy isn't real. Yeah, Hanzo should have switched.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. Hi.
You look like a person in need of a good meal. You wouldn't happen to be an NCR citizen, would you? Now, it's not that I don't believe you, but I'm gonna have to get... That's a good attitude. I'm sure you'll do fine. All right, here we go. First question.
I don't fucking know.
Uh-huh. Okay, second question. What was the original name of the NCR capital? Aradesh? Right. Fine then, last question. What animal is... Oh, I'm sure some don't, but the loyal ones do. Still, you've got a fire in you that tells me you're one of us and just screwed up. So... Uh-huh. Did you want... All right, here we go. Still.
Okay, I don't give a fuck.
Ah, you're back. Uh-huh. Okay, second question. Right. Fine then, last question. Did you... All right. All right, here... Right. Our Look, we're trying to help. I'm sure some don't.
That guy sounds like Squidium.
Hello. Don't think I've seen your face before. Are you a... You don't look like you're from around here. Just head to the northwest part of town, by the old train station. There'll be some guards by the door, but just...
Glarm.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Time to hydrate.
Thank you for the hydrate.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's. Glarm, where do I go?
Can you not read it? Glurm. Skipping Isaac.
Hey, you helped out Bill Ronte, so the followers worked out a deal. Another satisfied. If we let everyone run amok, the damn NCR would shut us down. Gotta have some way to regulate usage.
Bro, why does it keep doing that?
You want someone dead? Really dead?
Alright, I'm just ending. Okay, bruh. Tomorrow we'll be back with more multiplayer. Hammers. We love hammers. Alright. See you guys tomorrow. Peepo. Bye.